Good morning, friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. It's Gord. Your hurtin' hippie is a cold hippie. It's -7 with a wind chill, -12. And it's going to stay that way for 4 or 5 days. And then we're told it's going to warm up again. Friends, how are you? I hope you're well. Let me know below. I think about all of you all the time. I really do. We got nothing but time. And yeah, things are changing. The changes are occurring. Today, Pasha and his mother will have an interview with his teacher, and they will begin the online learning process that will be the completion this year of Pasha's grade 6. There will be no school in a school setting at least till the end of this school year. Things are changing. I said they would change, and I said this is going to bring about a lot more change, folks. A lot more change, because I don't see school going back the way it used to be. I see some best practices being picked up from across Canada and slowly converting school to a new, easier thing for our children, and maybe a lot safer. You know, I'm running this by the seat of my pants today. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you thumbs up it. And I hope you stick around, because little known facts is
all about Sparta.
Yeah, I hope you stick around for that, but I'm really a little lost today. My head's in the clouds, my head's in the fog. My fibro is hitting pretty hard today, and I've had a couple of days of really, really stressful fear and anxiety. So I get you all. It's not that great a situation we're in, and it's different everywhere you go. So the fear is different everywhere you go. So friends, let's put this over to a montage I made yesterday. It was a pretty day yesterday, and I went down to the river, and I really enjoyed it. I went down there all by myself, and I may be by myself for a couple of weeks. We'll talk further on that as the week goes on. But don't worry, the hippie is as healthy as a fibromyalgic hippie could be. Let's put it to the montage. Peace. And this, my friends, is the Chinook Arch. You know it's going to warm up when this happens. like to just say I am really impressed of the gratitude and the compassion that people seem to have for each other. Remember, friends, don't get upset at that 1 out of 50 who looks at you wrong and doesn't give you enough space when you're walking. Instead, remember that 49 of them did. Over to Gord in the morning. Peace. I do hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed making it a different kind of song, but I think it kind of fit the theme of it all, the feeling that I was trying to communicate. I'm always trying to get, like there, I was just trying to get a sense of community and peace, and I'm hoping that you got it. It's really quiet. This is a Monday, and usually I'm sitting out here at this time of the morning, and there's airplanes going every 3 minutes overhead, and there's cars everywhere. I'm near a thoroughfare, and you could hear the highway from here. You don't hear any of that from here. They've closed the park across the street from me and all public parks. We are not allowed to converge in more than 15 people, and I think that's fair. Let's get this past us. The only way we get this past us is we all just comply. And it's hard for me to say comply to the government and have your freedom restricted. But remember, my friends, your freedom, your rights to be free, to move around and do whatever the hell you please, are only valid until your rights bump into someone else's right of freedom, of health, of love, of nature, so we need to understand that although we're stewards of our own lives, we're stewards of this life, and it goes beyond the 3 feet around our own zones. So now it is time for I only have a couple. I don't know if I'm going to have any good images to come out of it because I haven't researched it yet, but I'm going to let you know that Spartans, we're talking about
Sparta.
Spartans were so rich that nobody had to work. Yes, ancient Sparta, during its classical age, was an immensely wealthy country, mainly due to their conquest and domination of a neighboring race called the Helots. When a Spartan boy reached adulthood and became a man, the Spartan state awarded him with an allotment of public farmland. They also rewarded him with a constituent of Helot slaves to work the land. This basically turned every Spartan citizen into a wealthy member of the conventional upper class, so they didn't have to work for a living. Still, private property existed, which is important because ... Next one. Yeah, I didn't do that well. Spartan women owned most of the land and wealth in Sparta. I'm pretty sure your mind was thinking, the men get everything? No. Spartan inheritance law was crazy progressive compared to the rest of ancient Greek inheritance law. When a Spartan man died, his public state-given farmland went back to the state. However, his private land went to his wife. A lot of husbands died young in Sparta due to their militaristic culture, and when they did, their widows would often grow their inheritance over the course of their life before their own deaths. Upon their deaths, their land would pass equally to both their male and female children. So a young woman who married a wealthy man would most likely inherit his fortune young, then inherit their mother's fortune and grow their own, becoming super ultra rich. They would then pass that on to their children and on, creating a crazy snowball inheritance effect. Wow. I still say we're richer now. Maybe not today, but now. Friends, peace and cheers, love and harmony. I wish you well, and we'll probably see it tomorrow. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay calm, stay you.